Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR Heat 3, and in this episode of our championship with Elliott Sadler and his number 1 Arctic Cat Chevrolet, we are going to be completing race 19 of 33, the NASCAR Xfinity Series at Iowa, because it doesn't even have its own race name. This game with its dumb sponsorship problems. I don't know what the actual race name is supposed to be. I don't know why they wouldn't have it in here. But in the last episode, we were at New Hampshire, where we finished in 8th place. I was running 9th, but Austin Cindric decided he was going to drive into the outside wall with 2 laps to go. So, love you, Austin Cindric. That is fantastic. We still got the points lead over Justin Allgaier. Mostly, New Hampshire was basically a race battle on tire wear, just like most races on this game, but with that one, it was quite severe. And I had to fight for my life. I had to, hold up everybody. It was like a slide job, even though I was already in front of all the other drivers. And just struggled not to lose too many positions. So I had to make my way up to the top 5 with the hopes that I could not fall back too much. And I was thinking that it was going to be like NASCAR E2, except worse. And it really wasn't that different. But I just wish I had been farther up in the field and maybe leading some laps could have gotten a stage win. I just didn't qualify well enough. Maybe I could have qualified better because my laps were faster once I got the hang of everything. But we also have Watkins Glen tomorrow, and I don't know how that's going to go because the AI are actually a little bit better at road courses now and maybe a little too good in some places. But we're using this car because I love Iowa. I just don't like racing against the AI. We got that same custom setup ready to go from the last time we came to Iowa, and hopefully this time I don't ruin everything. If we get lucky, we can have a caution in that last stage and I don't cause no wreck, and we can find ourselves getting some good track position with good restarts and stuff. Hey, it's JC1424 once again with qualifying here at Iowa Speedway. There's your loud-ass fucking intro that you wanted. Is that what y'all wanted? Because I sure as hell know that intro a while ago wasn't very good. Okay, because I'm pretty sure y'all been missing those stupid-ass intros. Some people are always talking about how I'm blowing out their freaking eardrums and the ear rape and whatever, and now everybody can start missing them. That was a bad qualifying run. This is 15th. I've had worse, and it's Iowa, so I can't expect to do that much better. But yeah, I had to focus on the intensity of my mid-video intro. We're not in the middle of the video. I don't know what the hell to call it. What do you call it? I see Jeff Green starting last. Matt Tipt is on the pole. And Justin Allgaier, our battle for the championship lead right now, is running in 2nd. So, we have to make up some ground. I would like to see if I can pass more cars than usual here and possibly win a stage. I think I have a better chance of winning the first one than the second one because they all take pit stops and stuff after stage 2. I don't know about stage 1. I don't know if I have it all right. It should be like the same length as the last race that we did here. It's just going to be at daytime this time instead of night because they have those differences. Well, it's a good thing that we didn't, gain 1 position through the qualifying, pre-race stuff because we're still in 15th. We'll be on the inside, which is great. So let's just go to start race. Maybe I should have been on manual transmission for this one just because it is very important that we have as many advantages as possible in order to do well here. It's a tough track. Maybe I saw this wrong, but do we have 3 Ream cars in this race? I know we got 2. I think we always have 2 because the 18 and the 20 both pretty much run the same paint scheme all the time. But I'm not sure if there's like a 3rd one that I don't know about that I just saw. Because I'm pretty sure they were just, all red and white cars. Got a good run into turn 1 right here. Let's not oversteer too much and head over that yellow line. Freaking Alex Labbe. Lab Rat. Going way too slow off of turn 2. At a 6-lap first stage. Okay, just up the throttle a little bit. Try to keep my nose. Well, I tried. Oh, God. Oh, okay, game. Your physics engine's shit. I don't know who that is. I always think it's like a Doritos car or some shit just because of the symbol on the back, but it ain't nothing of the sort. It's Charlie Brown, JC. Charlie Brown chocolate-flavored Doritos. Brown Doritos. I don't know. I'll tell you guys a joke, and I don't know if I've already said this in my content, but I've told everybody this. Whenever I was like 4 and I heard the phrase chocolate chips, I imagined a brown Pringles. I didn't think of like, the stuff you put in chocolate chip cookies. I literally just imagined Pringles that were chocolate flavored. Pringles, do your job. I want some chocolate flavored potato chips. Okay, Charlie Brown, shoving your brown up my ass. That's weird. Like taking someone else's shit and shoving up someone else's ass. Okay, let's not get into that right now. This is not What If Racing. This is JC1424. This is PG-13 stupidity, alright? Okay, match them brakes. Try to complete this pass. I'm not giving my car enough credit to race around this track right now. I mean, we're running in 8th place. That's pretty good, but kind of underdriving these corners. My stupid commentary making me lose focus or whatever. Okay, just hold the throttle. Damn, I practically overdrove that corner, and this guy's still underneath me. I mean, he was already there almost, but nope, not giving it to you. Okay, this is now how I want to enter turn 1. Just gonna have to stay on the throttle. If I hit the seam, it could get me loose. We're keeping it. We are keeping this. I'm going to keep 8th place. We've got a couple laps to go. As long as he ain't sending it underneath me into the freaking corner. Because whenever he does that, you know he's just going to stick it the entire time. We're kind of closing the gap on 7th place and the rest of this pack, but I suppose I just let him get away. Okay, we've got to use the brakes a little bit more so I can hold the bottom a little bit better, because I think my corner's faster if I do underdrive it in the center a little bit. Whenever I allow it to just, you know, stay on the throttle longer, I mean, it's going up the track and I'm using more throttle, but it's making the track longer in itself. It's just not worth it. Christopher Bell, so yeah, he was for 7th. And we'll get 8th place in the first stage, so that's 3 stage points. So, are they taking pit stops after this stage? Or the second one, or both of them? Because I usually take a pit stop after stage 2 just so I can, you know, go to the back, but at the same time, have fresher tires than everybody else, which allows me to make up positions, which is more worth it. I don't know. The left sides are getting down into the 80s already, but I think we can wait till after stage 2 and get 4 tires then. I want to get just right sides right now, and I don't want to get any fuel because that'll take extra time. And if I don't get any fuel, I can have the shortest pit stop possible. I'll get my fuel whenever I take my pit stop after stage 2, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to do that. I lost 10 spots. Would I have lost more spots if I, well, just gotten fuel? Are these guys just never getting tires? I don't know. Well, I mean, I'm not saying just got fuel, but like if I had gotten fuel with my tires, would I have lost more spots or what? I'm going to start this one on the outside. 7 laps, so it's a lap longer. Ryan Truex just brake checked me, but I took his spot in the lane, so he can fall back a bunch of positions. I'm sorry, Kamikaze. I know it's not Martin Truex Jr., and it's just the Xfinity Series, and it's probably close enough to piss you off. Okay, now, that's some payback for something that you weren't even involved in, John Hunter Nemechek. Hey, look, I got his name right. But still, it's bullshit. He's turning me without even having his car in the position that can allow him to do so. Wow, look at that freaking inside lane checkup. And look at me drive up the track, and I'm criticizing how they race the darn thing. Look at me. I'm going to send it. I'm going to send it. Michael Annette. There we go. Well, I got 15th, but I lost more time than I gained on these guys. This is a messy race right now. We need to focus. Okay, put it off just a little bit. Tapping them brakes. It's going to hug the bottom. What are you doing, Tyler Reddick? He's all over the place through the turn. Okay, we'll get a couple spots going through turn 3 right here. Just not the preferred entry that I would need. Okay, let's try to get some more stage points. I think we've got the time. I mean, things are starting to pull apart, spread apart. That's what the word is. Pull apart. That's a fetish. Okay, just tapping the brakes a little bit, just like always. Someone's checking up these guys in front of them. Is this NASCAR E2 again, where they can't get around this track without checking each other up? Did something happen? Oh gosh, that seam sent me even more sideways than I already was. Yeah, NASCAR E2 at this track, like the AI were good. Until they started slamming the brakes off the corners and into corners and everywhere. And this one, if they did that with the speed they have, I guess it would be balanced. Okay, got a good dive underneath Cole Custer off at turn 2. Put us into 12th. Let's go high. It's not hit Cole Custer. I just need to get a good dive in this corner. It'll help me out. Oh, and it tightens back up again. Get off the wall. I am turning all the way to the left, and it's just hugging the wall. Golly, this freaking game. I don't know why you can't get off the wall whenever you just tap it like that. Okay, I'm trying to keep it off the apron. Okay, we gain that time back. Oh, we're already almost about to have 1 lap to go. I can get some stage points. Just got to get one more spot right here on Ross Chastain. It's going to go up the track. Okay, no ping pong. He kind of let me have what I needed. I think I can get up to 9th place. What the fuck was that lag at the start-finish line that time? I did it early! Can you do that whenever we're in the final stage? But not at the end. Like, you know, that many laps into the final stage would be great. So I didn't get any stage points. And I was about to pass 2 cars in that last lap. Fuck. I mean, look at my left sides. They're in the 70s. The right sides are, well, the right front's about to get into the 60s. So we got to get right side tires. And I'm definitely going to get left side tires because no one else is going to take a pit stop. That's what always happens. So, yeah, we'll get 4 tires. We'll just fill up the freaking tank because, you know, no one else is pitting, so it don't matter. Maybe I should have told him to fix damage. And oh, that's what the caution was for. Jeff Green started in last place. Vinny Miller's out of the race, by the way, so I get to be on the inside for free. But Jeff Green, he's just going to park this 55 car. Watch him. Stephen Knight, don't deserved that. Stephen King. Jeff Green just doesn't like horror stories. So he's screwing over Stephen King. You figure I'll go out like the last name to make a joke, but no. Ow. Ow. I should have expected that. But yeah, I'm going by the first name. Stephen. Stefan. Stefan King. I don't even know like how many people in my audience even know who Stephen King is. He wrote a bunch of horror story books and movies. Okay, so I miss our breaking point, especially not when we're entering from the bottom. I got a lot of ground to make up, and if Jeff Green doesn't get off the fucking track, he can cause a caution at the front of the field. I don't know if the AI are programmed to actually get off the track whenever they're smoking at a restart. Because obviously it was enough for them to get off the track during the caution, so I don't fucking know. Weird game. We're going to pass these guys going to turn 1 right here. Okay, touch them brakes. Don't let this 66 car come back underneath me. I think that's the 66. That car that Winval was racing as in his career mode. I don't remember if that was his NASCAR Heat 2 career mode or his NASCAR Heat 3 career mode that drove that 66 car. Oh my gosh, Tommy Joe Martin's. I remember Tommy Joe Martin's car whenever he was doing the Core League. I think that's the car that he took. Oh, the seam. Oh, orgasm. That's what it sounded like. Oh, I didn't know I was going to do that. This freaking game, I don't even know where they are. Like, I can kind of see them, but I swear I'm not even driving over the seams, and it just happens sometimes. There's no specific location. Yeesh. Okay, so got to run under Jody Machek, 15 car. See, there's a seam right there. Maybe I hit that one. Just didn't look like I was exactly on it. We're making up ground. I think we have a chance of getting up. Top 15. We can finish where we started. We got fresher tires and everybody out here. Of course, that really doesn't matter that much. It does a little bit, obviously, because it wouldn't be making empty positions if I was on worn tires. I think they're slowed down a little bit just because I'm going through the field a little bit faster at this point during the race. Okay, gotta run off a turn 2. They're 3 wide in front of us, and I gotta be very careful about how I go about taking turn 3 to make these passes. Reddick just goes way up the track, so that was very polite of you. There's Austin Cindric and Ty Dillon running in 19th. Okay, let's take that hierarchy. NASCAR Heat 3 is a hierarchy. I don't even remember what the hell that word means. I know it has something about government, but yeah, I just created a word. Oh gosh, I miscalculated that entry. How do I keep saving this race car with my stupidity on the line? It's like I can handle my stupidity as opposed to everyone else on the planet. Okay, so just tap them brakes. We need to focus. We don't want to throw this away. We've got a lot right here. The field is still stacked together quite a bit from 18th on to the top 10. Then it starts spreading out again. This is our chance to finish decently. We still got a few laps in this race. 7 laps. That's like a whole stage. Oh, please throw that caution. Do it again. Throw a caution, please. It'd be a freaking miracle, and I need it. I don't know if I would want to pit under that caution or not. I mean, I think I can gain ground at the restart, and I'm already still quite fast in what we have right here. So if a caution did come out at this point during the race, but I have to stay out and try getting a top 10, which would be amazing. That would be a win here, Iowa, is getting a top 10. Right now, kind of stalled out. Maybe I'm not being aggressive enough, so let's go into sweat mode. Sponsored by What If Racing.
Still there. Careful, still there. 5 to go this time, bud. Stay up high here. Stay up high. Think tight there, driver. Hold this line here. Clear all around. Got a car up top. He's up top. Got a car high now. Still there. All right, now you're clear. Careful now, still there. Clear high, bud.
we're closing in on Ross Chastain rather quickly, but I just don't think we're going to get to 15th. So we lost one spot practically in this race. So I mean, whenever I was focused like that, I was a little bit faster. I should have gone into sweat mode sooner. But 16th place at Iowa. It could have been worse. You know, I could have wound up finishing like in the 20s just because of slip-ups and stuff. I just don't know what other strategy I could go by with at Iowa at this game because, you know, I would be falling backwards if I never took that 4-tire pit stop after stage 2. Maybe I could have just, like, you know, taken right side tires, but see, no one else pitted, so it wouldn't matter. I would just might as well take 4 tires. So I just don't have many options. If the race was longer, I've gotten that excuse a bunch of times, but these videos, they already take too long to record. Matt Tifft won the race. Oh my gosh. Justin Allgaier, I mean, he started in 2nd place. He fell back all the way to 14th and only finished a little bit in front of me. Thing is, I think he might have gotten stage points from both stages, so that's got to be like a 10-point gain at the most. Go ahead and take a look at it right here. And yep, he took the points lead from me, and we are now 3 points behind him. Christopher Bell, 3rd place. Matt Tifft, that was the 2nd win of the season. Pretty soon I'm going to have people trying to get more wins than me in this regular season and whatever. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow whenever we go to Watkins Glen for the Zippo 200 at the Glen. That is one fire race logo. I mean, look, it's fire emojis for the zeros. I mean, come on. Zippo has been in the game for a long time whenever it comes to NASCAR. Because remember, they had like NASCAR 08 and NASCAR 09 where that was sponsoring races too. For that race, I'm going to be using the Armor Chili car because Dale Jr. 88 Eagles fan, that guy, he was in the comment section of one of the videos last weekend. He was like, I love that car and you aren't using it in enough races, and I don't blame you. I mean, I like this car too. I just keep on choosing, I guess, the same of the other 3 paint schemes in the other races. So, you know, this would be a good car, a good choice to race at Watkins Glen. I'm glad you reminded me. But Watkins Glen, kind of scared. You figure, oh, it's just a road course. You're good at road courses, right, JC? I'm good at road courses, but now the AI, they're good too. And I'm not great. I'm just good. So, I mean, kind of makes me nervous. I've seen how they race, and you're just watching What If's career mode. They're very aggressive going into turn 1, and I don't know about any of the other turns, but I don't know if we're actually going to win this one tomorrow. See you next time. That's that, and episode over.